There's always pros and cons when it comes to using steroids. So let's just take a look at, I'll compare two different things, okay? If you're drinking too much water, you go to hospital as well. If you're using too much steroid, it's the same, you go to hospital as well. Definitely when you use steroid, you're prone to get it. So how do we avoid that problem?
Don't forget to click like and subscribe our channel. Press the bell icon to get new video updates from us.
My name is Mun Loong. I'm a multiple time bodybuilding champion. So I'm also a gym owner. I just want to say that this video is for education purpose only. So I'm not selling and I'm also not asking anyone to take steroids. So it's for general purpose, and because I'm a user, I'll tell you how it feels and what's the result. Let's just first get to look at what's steroid. Steroid is a performance enhancing drug, and also a lot of people use it for different purpose. Like for, let's just go to fitness and bodybuilding. People use it to increase strength, increase their muscle mass, drop body fat at a faster rate. And also, if we look at the other way, there's a lot of patients in the hospital, they do use steroid. So why do they use it? Because they have a muscle wasting disease, example like HIV or AIDS. So they need to use it. So steroid first created is not for athletes. They are created for the patients in the hospital back in the 1960s or 1970s. So after that, like athlete, they found out that actually it can increase their performance. So they try to use it. So also increase strength, increase muscle mass. Mainly, let's just go into the who use it the most. Basically, not just only bodybuilding or fitness athlete. There's a lot of different type of athlete like cyclists and other type of sports athlete. They use it as well. But most importantly, they use it also increase their performance way faster and recovery. Because if they can recover faster, they definitely can train harder, so they will perform better. There's always pros and cons when it comes to using steroids. So let's just take a look at, I'll compare two different things, okay? If you're drinking too much water, you go to hospital as well. If you're using too much steroid, it's the same, you go to hospital as well. You have liver toxicity and other type of things to consider. But if you ask me, is it the very dangerous kind of drug? I wouldn't say so. The most dangerous one, you can say like actually, example, we give it like a painkiller, Panadol. If you take it 10 tablets a day, most probably you enter hospital already. So steroid is not the most dangerous stuff, but people actually always look at the worst one where the fitness athlete, they pass away to enter hospital, so they think that steroid is really bad for health. For me, I use it to increase my muscle mass faster, recover faster, and also lose body fat. So every steroid got a different purpose. So the most general is to recover, build muscle, and also lose body fat. Look at the main few one, okay? First, people most worry is about acne because it's very surface. Like when you have acne, people will start to think, oh, are you using a steroid? It's not nice to see as well. Second will be liver toxicity, kidney issue, organs issue, aggression, okay, affect their mental, they will get very aggressive, so-called roid rage, but that's, I don't think so, okay, just a lot of people just misunderstand it. Another one will be, more concern for men will be ED, erectile dysfunction. So it's like, if you use it wrongly, then yeah, things like that will happen, definitely. Okay, how to counter the side effect? I myself, I'm a user. Okay, there's nothing to hide here, right? Because if you use it wrongly, example, if we have protocol, we have like a 16 weeks, 12 weeks of a cycle. If you use it wrongly, example, you combine it wrongly. Example, we have a test base and anabolic base. So if you either one, the dosage is go wrong and you use it for a long time and you didn't do the right P.C.T, then you'll get erectile dysfunction. And also when it comes to the acne problem, most of the time I would say is the diet part. Diet play a role. But for the erectile dysfunction, every man that worry about, yeah, it's the P.C.T didn't do it right. P.C.T. Okay, so let's just say that I go on a cycle, I go for a 16-week cycle. So when come to an end, we'll have this post-cycle therapy. So we'll have HCG, we'll have Clomid, we have Novadex, and a few more like Arimidex. So we'll give it a simple one. Example, we'll go with Clomid and also Novadex. So these two is oral form, is tablet. Clomid is to actually increase your natural testosterone back, which is activate your FSH and LH, which is something that can increase back your natural hormone. So for Novadex, is actually prevent your estrogen bind with your breast tissue, which is men. Men, we have a breast tissue, but we don't want to get gyno. So a lot of men also worry that when go on a cycle, they have this puffy nipple. It's quite common for that problem, so they actually have to do it right. So combine these two, simple enough, they can actually reduce the problem and increase back their natural testosterone. How do we avoid that? Okay, let's just take a look at how do we plan the cycle. So when come to cycle, we make it the most basic. We have two compound in the cycle. We make a testosterone and let's just say DECA. So I think a lot of people are familiar with this in this bodybuilding society. So I think that a lot of compound, people don't understand that they have different purpose. So anything you must stack with testosterone. Why? Because all these anabolic androgen product, they can actually will shut your natural testosterone down. So it's important to put in testosterone in every cycle. It's very important. If you use it like example trend, or you use DECA, EQ alone without any testosterone support, in 4 to 6 weeks time, you're able to feel that you have erectile dysfunction. Because I personally felt it before. When I use a DECA without testosterone, or it's not enough testosterone to support, definitely you cause some depression and also erectile dysfunction. So it's very important to put a testosterone with anabolic cycle. This problem, first, because liver toxicity, we cannot felt it. And also, if the moment you felt it is very serious already. So first, how we know that we got liver toxicity, we look at the eyeball. If your eye is slightly yellowish, so it can say that you have a liver problem, which is quite serious. But I didn't see anyone that have this issue before. But to be safe, we always get blood tests to check how's your blood and how's your liver enzyme. So if your liver enzyme is elevated, so we know what to do. So in order to combat this liver problem, your cycle is very important to stick with the dosage that is suitable for you. So try not to follow the pros or this other bodybuilders. They can tolerate more steroids. So if their body can tolerate more, they might not feel so much. Everybody is different. So always stick with this normal cycle, and also do not forget something like a liver supplement. Very important example like Himalayan liver 52 and other liver support, which is very important. Okay, I personally, we look at genetics when it comes to this. There are some people, they take all types of steroids and they don't get pimple. Like me, I will easily get pimple. Why? Because from what I've researched and studied is that if you are prone to get pimple when you are young, puberty, definitely when you use steroid, you are prone to get it. So how do we avoid that problem? Always keep your product clean, which is keep your steroid clean. Don't get dirty. Hygiene is very important. Always shower, and also your food. Diet play an important role when it comes to acne or pimple, because definitely steroid will trigger that. So how do we avoid that? Stick to a very clean diet, no fried food and no junk food. Also, there's something we call Accutane. Accutane is this pill that can actually prevent this formation of the bacteria of the pimple. Let's look at what's their goal. Okay, what's their goal? If they're planning to compete, I would say that a lot of competitors, they compete, most of the time they use it as well. If you don't use it and you go on stage, you'll be at a great disadvantage. Okay, so it's like everybody bringing a book to the exam hall, and you are the one don't bring the book to the exam hall, so you are on a disadvantaged place, where other people, they want to look good and also go for a short cycle. I think it's alright, but have to use it wisely and also have the right guidance.